hear you.
Woo!
Are you all having a good time?
Yes.
Yes, he can hear you too.
Heck yeah.
So here are my two questions. The first question is pretty basic. How many of you all are Sonic fans?
Mid.
And I
I
have
don't stand
and also I have an unrelated topic for you, and it's a non-Sonic question. How many of you all are My Little Pony fans?
Also mid.
me.
Well, so this panel is not only for Sonic the Hedgehog fans, but there's also for My Little Pony fans.
Woo!
That is right. And this is what Sonic Quest for Harmony is all about. So, let's start with our introductions. Hello, my name is Goken-san. I am the founder of Crossbreak Studios and the creator for Sonic Quest for Harmony since 2020. And I started this project with a fan game pilot called Sonic and the Elements of Harmony. And I also host Revo Tunes on the Sonic Revolutions Discord server. I'm a video editor, math teacher, graphic designer, artist, voice actor, photographer, and a blogger who is also blogging for this convention. So this is my basic introduction. Let's give my microphone online to Dynamax Expansion.
Hello. I'm Dynamax Expansion. I don't be online super often, busy life. But I am the co-director, the writer, and the script editor for the Sonic Quest for Harmony project. Like I said, I'm not online super often, but in between work and here and there, I try to help out where I can.
All right, the next up is Doc. Come on up.
Hello there. Hello, Sonic Neon Summit. I'm Doc Wynn, storyboard artist of Sonic Quest for Harmony. How you all doing? Glad to be here. Technically here, not here, but still. I joined in the project in 2023. I'm a freelance animator. I specialize in 2D and 3D, and I'm an occasional attendant at the Sonic Revolution Discord server, so I watch a bit of Goken-san's Revo Toon shows here and there. And I'm also.
Hello, you're
Did
cutting
you say
out.
something, Goku?
No, I wasn't saying anything. I was just giving a comment saying
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, okay. So, and besides animation, I've done some video editor work and graphic designs, and I'm an occasional voice impression jokester, so just a heads up. So other than that, I'm just a chill guy, and I'm currently working on animation projects here on Sonic Quest for Harmony and on some personal projects of my own.
All right, thank you very much, Doc. All right, so before we begin, we would like to give you... So this is a brief explanation of how it all started. The sneak peeks will see is not final. And as in development, this is our very first panel and we are still learning. We encourage you to stay in the last minutes of this panel for special announcements. All right, so the biggest question is, what is Sonic Quest for Harmony? Sonic Quest for Harmony is a fan-made crossover project between Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog game series and Hasbro's My Little Pony Friendship is Magic TV series. So now being a fan-made crossover, obviously this is all fun. We have no endorsement from said respective properties and or either series owner companies. The fall. Alright, so this is a very important disclaimer. All characters and materials in relation to Sonic the Hedgehog and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic are copyrights trademarks of Sega, Sonic Team, Hasbro, and Wild Brain Studios, formerly DHX Media. This project has been developed without permission, therefore it is prohibited to sell. All products are either registered trademarks or trademarks of Sega and Hasbro. All rights are reserved. Okay, so Alright, Dimax, you go on with this slide.
So why not in the book? Like, as I'm sure most people here are aware, Sonic is no stranger to crossovers. From the officially licensed, like the Olympics with Mario, or even the recent DC comics, I'm sure you guys know about that, to the popular fan works like with Dragon Ball or Five Nights at Freddy's. Sonic fandom sure loves seeing our favorite blue blur in his world colliding with universes. But the question is, why of all series did we choose the one with talking ponies and friendship packs? Well, if you check your preconceived notions and look into it like a little bit more with an open eye, I think you'd see that the series are actually pretty similar. Here's the obvious. Both series are primarily children's properties centered around a group of epitome cartoon animals, but that's like very surface level. Both series take place in mystical or magical, in My Little Pony's cases, worlds that are very different, but also very similar to our world in certain aspects. It also includes high fantasy concepts such as magic, time travel, and malfunctioning artifacts that help control the world. Both series regularly culminate in world-ending plots with larger-than-life villains for our heroes to overcome. And both series share strong themes of friendship. Needless to say, I feel like there's like a lot to work with here.
And as history has shown, this isn't the first time where Sonic has crossed over with My Little Pony. First, we got the Sonic meets My Little Pony by 210 LPM. Sonic goes to IDW by Elton Stuff Productions. And of course, Sonic vs. MLB by Animated James. And a little fun fact, these, next slide please. Hello? Next slide. Thank you. Fun fact, these are all way before Sonic Prime, before Ashley Ball, the voice actress for Rainbow Dash, went on to voice for Tails. And as well as Kazumi Evans, the singing voice of Rarity, and Your Dazzle, voices for Rouge the Bat, and Ian Hamlin, better known as Sunbird, voices for Shadow and Big the Cat, and Vincent Tong, he voices one of Dr. Eggman's counterparts on the Chaos Council, and then there's Shannon Chan Chen, also known as Silver Spoon and Schmoder, and the random waitress from Sonic the Movie, voices Amy Rose. And next slide, Rebecca Shortett voices, better known as Sunset Shimmer, voices Fiona Fox. Actually, I was just kidding about that last part. Can you click on it, please? I was just voicing about that last part, but seriously, it's not a coincidence that they're both bad girls. They dress in black, they cross over to other worlds, and they're colored red and yellow, like ketchup and mustard. Mustard! Don't look good. And I lost my mind.
Well, anyways. So, how did it all start anyways? So, this all started off when there was a 2020 lockdown. This is the moment where I had free time, a lot of free time. So I stumbled upon some mashups that is created by King Sparta X37, also known as Delta Brony, with a mashup track between Endless Possibilities and a My Little Pony Equestria Girl song, the Cafeteria song, where it's called Helping Twilight with the Crown. This is where it caught my interest, is not only My Little Pony, but the idea of a Sonic crossover. So upon delving deeper into the Sonic and MLB community with themes such as Speedstar Productions, this is a Sonic Cross Equestria series on YouTube, I was shocked to learn despite countless series and fanfics out there, but there's no fan games between the two have been developed, which is especially surprising given the amount of Sonic and MLB games releasing around the time. Like, individual Sonic game fan games and also like MLP fan games. So yeah. So I wanted to throw my hat in the ring. And decided to start development on what would be the first iteration of the project. Sonic and the Elements of Harmony. This project started off as a fan game, and there were 2 demos. Stage 2020, where Sonic was a playable character, along with Rainbow Dash following him with a lot of in-game dialogues. The second demo of Stage 2021 was the updated version of the game that was released, and this is the time where this time is when Sonic and Twilight Sparkle are playable characters, 2 playable stages, and a boss, as well as a hub world full with supporting characters. So allow me to introduce to you the trailer of Sonic and the Elements of Harmony as it all began.
sweeter.
Ooh! No, not sound like liver. Yeah, there is a reason.
Why, Starlight?
Yeah, so Sonic the Elements of Harmony fan game, which won't continue on, is available on Jolt. So feel free to take a look and play it by yourself. But yeah, so this is not the end yet. Due to collaborative video series, so due to a couple of different reasons, the fan game had to be scrapped, and it's basically because of it's basically lives. But due to various different writers, artists, musicians that have formed around the game's development, decided that instead of letting all the work that had gone into the project go to waste, to collaborate on a video series telling what would have been a plot and cutscenes of the game, as well as reaching out to other creators in the community to keep the spirit of the project alive. Eventually, after a long period of redevelopment with many behind-the-scenes RL, Episode 0 of the now titled Sonic Quest for Harmony dropped in February 2023, followed by the Episode 1 in January 2024. So, what I would like to show is Episode 0, which is not that long, because it is a recap of both Sonic and Twilight's previous adventures.
Essentially, it's just like an introduction to both characters. Some people familiar with only like one series, like let's say Sonic, but not super familiar with MLP. They kind of get like a gist of what the main character is and that what her story is. For it's more of a prelude than anything else.
Yep. Also, shout out to Landy RX from Adrenaline Dumps. And also to Polar.
Your name's Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm Princess Twilight Sparkle.
For years now, I've been fighting for the freedom of my planet against all those who threaten it. I've taken on mad scientists, copycat robots, power-hungry monsters, two tyrannical dark knights from magic storybooks. Long story, don't ask. And even ancient gods of destruction. But in the end, none of them can keep pace with me.
For a couple of years now, I've defended the safety of the homeland of Equestria from those who wish to threaten the peace of many homes who live there. From corrupted princesses, tyrannic shadow ponies, power-hungry centaurs, evil shape-shifting changeling queens disguised as my brother's fiancé. Long story, don't ask. And even the
Discord, everyone.
ancient lords of chaos. But in the end, they were all stuck with their
Hey, look, there's me.
As cool as I may be, saving the day isn't always a cakewalk. There have been times when even my back was pushed against the wall, and I wasn't sure if I'd come out on top. Me? Failing? Unbelievable, right? Luckily for me, I have the coolest group of friends there is, who've always got my back when things get tough.
Of course, I couldn't have done any of this on my own. It was only with the help of my amazing group of friends that I was able to prevail, even when all hope seemed lost.
Despite most of the challenges I face, I still love doing what I'm doing. Living fast and being free. I'm ready for whatever challenges come. Whether it be some new creature wants to take over, or a friend looking for help, nothing's gonna stand in my way.
I've faced so many challenges since moving to Polydor. And right now, I'm just looking forward to spending some time with my friends. Who knows what the future may hold?
Hey, look, that's Chris Thorndike.
Maybe a friend. After all, nothing can possibly go wrong. My next adventure awaits right here.
Sonic Quest for Harmony.
Woo!
Anyone say something?
Don't worry. There's. Oh yeah, don't worry. So yes. This promise did not. This was a promise that was broken because of the week winning release in summer 2023. But yeah, this is the prologue of where it all started. And episode 1 came out on the Crossbreak Studios channel. So please feel free to take a look at it. But yeah,
Unrelated, but every single time I see like two worlds collide, I just think of like the Bakugan like theme song. I don't know if anyone remember that.
yeah.
But like,
Alive from the inside.
yeah. But like, one of the things I do want to say, as you probably saw in that, there is a variety of different art styles, like very different art styles. This is a collaborative project. It's meant for multiple different artists with multiple different art styles to come together, kind of like tell one cohesive long story, but we'd like to give the freedom to the artists to just kind of like flex their muscles and kind of like do their own takes of the scenes. But the story itself is like written as a whole. There's like a central script going on. But I just wanted to preface that because I'd rather not have people get whiplashed by the drastically different art styles. It's part of, I guess, like what we're going for, you know?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's correct. So the next slide.
We together.
All right. So the current development that we're in right now, so for those who have been subscribed to the Crossbreak Studios channel, that is mostly, and for those who are new to even for those who are new. So, as you know, we are still currently working on the production of episode 2. And hoping, fingers crossed that is, that we release it by the end of summer 2025. It is still very much a work in progress, but we still have a little bit, but the good news is we have a little bit of a sneak peek that we'd like to share. So who's ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a friendly reminder, everything you see is not final. This is just a small thing, so just a glimpse of what you're going to see. Enjoy!
Yeah.
This capsule has more than enough creatures. Send it back to the base and prepare our new recruits here for bandicization. Have you located this blasted tree? I'm growing sick of this dingy forest scenery.
Indeed we have, sir. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
Good. I'm on my way now. Make sure our partner is ready to move forward with the plan by the time I arrive. Got it?
Of course. Already on it, boss.
Hey there, little guy. Glad to see that you're alright. I'll be sure to give Dr. Chrome Dome an extra strong kick in the rear for putting you and your buddies in those rust buckets, okay? Hey, what's the matter? You don't have to worry anymore. I took care of them. Haven't had enough, huh? Heh. I thought you were going to meet up with your friend back in Ponyville.
I sent Fluttershy to let Twilight know what's going on. I came here because I thought you could use some help. Clearly I was right. You're welcome, by the way.
I could have taken him.
Uh-huh. Sure, tough guy.
Well, since you're in such a helpful mood, how about we go and help out the good old doctor? Looks like the poor guy's having trouble finding his way out of here.
But of course, we wouldn't want him to get lost and get into trouble finding his way home, now would we?
No, that would be just terrible. Now just try to see if you can keep up.
Ha! Just watch me.
So, what's so special about some big sparkly tree anyways?
Well, if you had paid attention to the boss's evil ramblings in the past couple of days, maybe you'd know, Bolt for Brains.
But he's been rambling about so much between ponies, magic, and spells that my circuit boards haven't been able to keep up with all this mumbo-jumbo. Come on, can't you just tell me?
This is the Tree of Harmony, one of the most powerful sources of magic you'll find here in Equestria, as well as one of the centerpieces of the boss's current plan.
And what was the plan again?
Well, why don't you just ask the man himself?
Huh?
Obot, I want a full status report of the situation here.
Why, of course, sir. The tree and surrounding area has been fully secured by our forces. We also managed to secure a pretty hefty portion of the forest's wildlife to power our bandits and nearly doubled our forces.
Excellent! And how is our associate doing on their end?
I was last informed that they have completed their task and are en route to our location as we speak.
I'm getting some massive spikes of energy. The readings they give off seem almost harmonic. Just as powerful, but not really chaotic and destructive as my home dimension's chaos elements. If I can manage to secure samples of the so-called Tree of Harmony, perhaps I can analyze it and see how it fares when mixed with the chaos energy.
Alright, Spike. We need to get to the Tree of Harmony before Dr. Eggman finds its location.
Right. Twilight?
Spike, hold on! Are these robots being powered by animals?
Who's gonna be the one to break into Fluttershy?
This just means there's more of a reason to destroy all of these robots.
Do you think there's more up ahead?
Safe to assume the whole forest is crawling with them.
Then we can't just charge ahead, can we? We'll be caught, or swarmed with too many.
Spike, I think I have an idea.
Hey there, boss!
Quiet, you! And get that axe out of the tree! Obot, status report!
Well, Doctor, it's as you confirmed with your earlier reports. I was able to do a scan of the tree, but unfortunately, as you're seeing with Cubot's situation, we are unable to get a sample of it. But your earlier theories were correct.
Interesting. The Chaos Emerald's powers are chaotic in nature. Both good and evil can use their power. These elements of harmony, however, can only be used by absolute good. The Chaos Emerald seems to be reacting to the elements. So this means they do have some sort of connection. But what kind of connection? I wonder.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Well, I begrudgingly have to agree that our informant has way more experience with magic of this nature, and that we'll have to wait for them to arrive to continue with our plan.
Woo! Yeah!
How did you cheated?
How'd I cheat if I don't know the layout of the area?
I don't know, but at the beginning you did this whole sonic boom thing. No pony can do that.
You're forgetting. I ain't no pony. I'm a hedgehog.
Either way, you must have cheated, and I'm supposed to be the fastest.
I've beaten 2 others just like you, Rainbow Dash. They were even cheating.
Well, I was right behind you the whole time, and I almost beat you at the end. And I never cheat. Well, there was this one time during the running of the leaves, but anyways. Is that Dr. Egghead?
Oh, that's good, but yes, that's him.
Well, come on, let's go get him!
Wait, there's one thing I've learned from recent events, it's that we should wait to see what happens. If we rush in now, we might just make things worse. What's wrong with that robot?
That Oh. Hey! I think that's Twilight!
I can sense its cries for help. I can also sense that it's trying to warn me about something. I need to get closer.
Hey boss, what's up with that egg pod?
Yes. Something does seem wrong with that egg pod. Meh, I'm sure it's just a malfunction. You, return to the base for repair. Ugh, other egg pawns! Detain him and take him to repair!
The tree! Okay, that's it!
Well, the cat's out of the bag now. Well then, Eggman. Looks like I'm finally gonna stop your plans before they have time to hatch for once.
If you really think you have the upper hand, Hedgehog, why don't you finish me now before my associate arrives?
Associate? Who would want to try to harm the Tree of Harmony?
Alright, Eggy, who was it this time? Someone you blindly tricked? An ancient demigod that you've released? Or is it a group of colorful villains that you found on a mysterious floating piece of land in the sky?
Oh, no, Hedgehog. I found someone of this world who shares hatred of this land as equally as I do.
Enough talk! Let's clobber them already!
Nice to see you again, Rainbow Dash. I would have been here sooner, but I needed some time to modify the Time Eater.
Wait, Starlight is Eggman's associate?
Though it took the doctor over here forever to find the Tree of Harmony.
Oh, don't you start with me, my little pony. If it wasn't for any of my technology, you wouldn't be in this situation.
Oh, please. Without my magic and skills, this genius plan of yours would have been dead in the water.
Watch it, Unicorn! That magic of yours may be useful, but not irreplaceable. Keep testing my patience, and I'll gladly turn our secret weapon on you.
Yeah. How about instead of giving me one of your oh-so-scary threats, we instead get the show on the road already?
Fine. Begin the preparation!
Wait! Starlight! Don't do this!
Twilight?
Starlight, please, think about what you're doing!
I have thought about it for a long time now.
Why are you doing this?
Why? I was perfectly happy in my village until you and your friends came in and took away everything from me.
But what you were doing there was wrong. Taking away what makes a pony special and brainwashing every pony to follow your ideology isn't right.
Oh, save me the lecture, princess. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a spell to cast. And once I do, you'll know exactly what it feels like to have everything taken away from you too.
I can't let you do that, Starlight.
Oh, really? You and what army, princess? You and your little dragon seem awfully alone down there.
Twilight!
Not quite.
Yeah. Thanks, Twilight.
Yeah, much appreciated. Now just sit back and enjoy the show. We'll take it from here.
Huh? They're all...
Whoa! That was incredible, you guys!
Oh, he's a hedgehog. He must be the blue hedgehog Fluttershy mentioned. Incredible is an understatement. He is somehow just as fast as Rainbow Dash, and he doesn't have wings or magic.
That was nothing.
We were just getting warmed up, little dude. That all you got, Egghead?
Yeah, bring it on.
Guys, watch out!
Spike!
Whatever it is, we'll still beat it.
Think you can defeat me, huh? Well then, get a load of this!
Leave your little buddy to us, Princess.
Thank you.
Actually, the main boss of this level. It will be revealed soon.
No, that can't be it.
Yeah, that is correct. That means you'll wait very soon. So I hope you all liked it, for those who have seen it, for what we have so far. So just letting you all know, give us some time. It has to be in the oven. So yeah. Okay, so now I have only plenty of time to. We really have plenty of time to see some questions. So if you have any questions right now is the perfect time to ask. So raise your hand. So, all right, yeah, you're right there.
If you're interested in if someone is interested in being part of the collaboration, how do they join or apply to join?
So I'm going to be announcing this right now. At the end, we are always open for recruitments. So usually I always post applications on the Linktree portal for Prospect Studios. So if you have anything that you're really good at and you want to help out, feel free to fill in the form. It will be posted on the Discord server that I will reveal. So I would say please join the server, stay subscribed. I'll open recruitments then. Thank you. Anything else? Yes.
So I remember you said you started the whole thing during COVID.
Okay, I think we can use that question.
Okay, so I'll say it again. I'll just say it in front of you guys, in front of me when she asks. Go ahead, go on.
What was the thought process behind making doing this not post the end of this generation of FLT, but having Scarlet Shimmer to be the villain, before she became Twilight's protege?
So basically, the timeline you're saying, right? So the question is basically what was the thought process of how this idea would be, and then Starlight became a villain by that time, and basically the timeline. That's basically the question that she asked.
Do you want me to answer that one?
You can go ahead.
Okay, so basically, the timeline. It takes place post Lost World, pre-Forces, and during the exact time of the season 5 finale. Right before it starts, Redemption, which is still a villain, and following the against Sonic Lost World. We ended up placing it there because I thought it made thematic sense. Even though this crossover was developed long after both Lost World, both Forces, and I believe after season 7 of the show. So we wanted to do a plot line with Starlight as the villain still. We decided to kind of write it as if the crossover was written in 2015 when season 5 of Civil War was one, and the newest Sonic game at the time was Lost World. So that kind of helped us determine what the timeline for both Sonic and MLP was going to be. I'm not sure if that answered your question. I'm not sure if that answered your question, but that's the timeline for this.
Alright, so I do want to let you know, if you have a question, you're more than welcome to come to Coastal Station, use this microphone so that my co-panelists can hear your question too. Alright, is there anyone else who would like to ask anything? But we do have plenty of time.
Yep. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, come on. Wait, come on. Yeah, because, we want the co-panelists to ask.
We're not AI, we're real people. I think that's what you're getting.
Well, mostly, party.
It's not fair, but yeah. Yep.
Hello.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just wondering with this series, since we're in the My Little Pony world, will we have a kind of way of the story leading into more Sonic's world also when it comes to the story? Later in the future.
So,
Go ahead.
do you want me to, alright, to answer your question, as of right now, yeah.
I mean, if you stick around for about I believe 5 to 10 minutes or so, I think we got something to show you that'll probably answer that question.
So basically, this is a special reveal that's pretty much answer your question. So please stick around. Yeah.
Yeah, stick around.
All right. So is there anyone else who wants to come ask? I'm sure you have something, but if not, maybe we can just do. If you don't have any more questions, maybe we could just go. We could just move forward, and then we'll point. And then on the end, I have posters to reveal. So that's.
I got a question.
Yeah, what is it?
What? Yes.
When will episode 2 be released?
Stop, Dynamax. You know why.
Of course, that was just joking.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so if there's not any more questions, I guess it's time for me to show the big reveal. Yes. Allow me to introduce you to the theme song of Sonic Quest for Harmony.
Which is animated, made by our local storyboard artist here, Doc.
So I want to say, if you love pop punk, if you love Crush 40, if you love, what else? If you love, what's the singer's name to Octavia? Mary Teresa. If you love Sonic Frontier's theme song, you're gonna love this one. So just to let you know, it's not final. It's all storyboarded. Enjoy.
I was spinning out of control as I was saying to world without any goal. Then you
That is what.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Yeah, to answer your question, there will definitely be more of Sonic's world in the history of this.
Yes. You're going to see a lot of Sonic World and MLP World as a reference for the next upcoming episodes. So I promise you, it's going to be so amazing.
We tried to write it in a way and write out the episodes in a way that gives an even split to both the Sonic and MLP franchises. While episode 1 and episode 2 are going to be pretty what I'd say like based in the MLP world, you're going to see a lot more of like Sonic's world in pretty much all of the following episodes. We just kind of need to build up, kind of set the groundworks for how the story's going to work and how this crossover is going to function. If that makes any sense.
Right. Yeah. So the series is going to have around like 10 episodes in total.
Yeah, probably close to that, like 8.
Yeah. And I will say this. I've been having this thought process of the final episode on how it would be, and I promise this is going to be amazing. So everything's going to be unique. I won't go further about this. So other than that, I would like to talk about this theme song. The music composer, I want to give my shout out to Sakujo. How many of y'all know him? If you are familiar with Sonic Force's overclocked Final Battle theme, Sakujo, he's the one who performed this song, especially the lyrics. And I'll just let you all know, this is not the final version of the song, because I am also the one who will also be singing is the voice actress of Twilight Sparkle, Nicola Burr. She is also in the work in progress of taking part of, it's basically Sonic and Twilight singing in a duet in this theme song. Yes. Yes.
Is this going to be like just a TV size, or is there going to be like a full length version?
You can ask a question right here. If you can ask a question, the co-host can also hear too.
Is there going to be like a full length version of the song, or just the
Okay, so as of right now, this is the full TV size version. So
yeah, the song itself was like made with like the TV side, the TV length version in mind. So for now, at least, there will not be like I guess quote unquote like a full version. This will be the full version. Of course, like in the animatic year, it was cut off. It started about like 10 seconds in, and it was cut off just before it ended. So there's like an opening, like a lead in and lead out to the song. But like we said before, everything about this song, like the theme song and the animatic itself, is still a work in progress. We're aiming to have like the theme song fully animated, and we still also need to get the second vocalist in before we can finalize the audio version.
Yes. So saying this. So yeah, we will reveal we will have the full version, but that's not going. But that will happen like in the future. So I also want to give my shout out to the lyric artist, the writer, this lyrics writer Hiltonium. He's not here right now, but he's here in spirit. So thank you for writing out.
Don't forget about Deppy too. Deppy also came up with the original instrumentation, which I believe he actually heard in the trailer for the game. That was the original instrumentation for the theme song before we added lyrics, and this is closer to what would be the final one.
That is correct. Yeah. So Sakujo was the one who made the arrangements, and the Debbie Bones is the original composer. And he himself also said that it's actually really good from what it looks like. And also and also the one who. So I will also be revealing about the next part. So I'd like to announce on the Crossbreak Discord community event, we will be hosting the Crossbreak recaps. So what does Crossbreak recap mean? It means we will dive into the flashbacks by playing all the Sonic games, old Sonic games, and also if you're familiar, if you are either new to My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, or you want to revisit, we're also going to be showcasing the very first episodes of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and getting to know more about Twilight Sparkle and her adventure with her friends. And so dates will be announced very soon, and it's going to be exclusively on the Crossbreak Discord community server. So the posters are right now available. It's free. So I want to show you how this looks like. I'm pretty sure you've seen it on the door. This is my latest 18 by 24 inch posters. You can have one of them out and put them in your home, do the history, put it in your room. And I also have some remaining version of Smalls, especially the Dreamcast version, available. Just like pull them out. So feel free to take a look. Feel free to have some. Last but not least, we are open for recruitment, and I will have an announcement of when I'm going to reveal the links. I'll do it immediately once you join the server. Last but not least, here's your QR code on the Crossbreak Discord community server, so feel free to join.
Take your phones out and take a photo or snap a selfie with the QR code, and we'll be welcoming you with open arms.
Yes. So I will be announcing when will be Crossbreak recaps, and we'll also share some updates about the development of Sonic Quest for Harmony, and also another comic dub series I'm still working on, and it's related to just My Little Pony. But yeah, that's all I have so far. Is there any other? All right, well, we have only 5 more minutes left, so if you guys have any more questions, please let me know. Or otherwise, enjoy the rest of your con. I also want to let you all know, tomorrow I will be hosting another panel at the main stage, Revo Tunes Live. And for those who have attended Sonic Quest for Harmony panel today, got a special treat for you in Revo Tunes Live.
Hooray!
Yep. Thank you very much, guys.
This is a wonderful audience.
All right.
Absolutely amazing. Enjoy the rest of Sonic NeonCon.
It's Sonic Neon Summit, but it's fine.
Oh, sorry,
I also want to give my big shout out to my co-creator, Dynamax Expansion, for helping me with this project and leading me into the right path and getting this series, making this more promising. And secondly, Doc, who has been working really hard on a lot of storyboarding. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Doc, this guy is definitely like amazing. Like his bringing this crossover to life in like ways that I just couldn't even imagine.
I tried.
But yeah, so I hope everyone, you all have a really great con, and the posters are available if you want to get any. All right, you all have a great weekend. So I'm also having a great time.
I can't hear.